Oh my God, guys. I got a crazy, crazy story for you today. It's going to be insane. Just stick on by and just listen because this is going to get crazy. I'm telling you, it's going to get crazy. So let me just start off by saying this is my new series. It's Ghost Stories with the Baugh. And God, it's going to be a good one. This is probably going to be one of my favorite series. So let's get into it. When I was about 12 years old, I moved into this house. It was what I believe to be probably a slave house back in North Carolina. Um, I don't support that kind of way of life or anything like that, but that's unfortunately where I was living, on a farm, and across the street were slave homes, and it was creepy to say the least. Little did I know it was going to be the house that terrified me and tortured me for 4 years. So let's get into our first story. Second night I started living there. Me and my brother used to sleep in the basement. That's where we lived. We had two bedrooms down there and a bathroom and a living room. Me and my brother didn't like sleeping alone. It just felt creepy downstairs. So we decided to sleep together in the living room. We would sleep on the couch. He's 10, I was 12 at the time. So, second night we were there, something was off. Something was really off. And it was crazy because, you just feel like something's there. That's how I felt that night. And I don't know I couldn't figure it out, and I'm only 12. I can't, I thought someone was breaking into my house or something and somebody was like downstairs with us. But you almost felt like there was a presence there. So anyways, I start to fall asleep and I felt something grab my leg. When I tell you I was petrified, I mean, I couldn't move. I was so scared I was trying to scream for my dad, but I couldn't scream. I was just so caught up in I don't know. I just didn't know what to do. I was so young. I had no idea what to do. So this creature, this what I want to say demon, picked me up by my leg, laughed at me because he knew how scared I was. Almost like he fed off of how scared I was. Like he was just laughing for a good 2-3 seconds. And in that moment it felt like longer, right? It felt like minutes, but it's like he was maniacally laughing at me and trying to like get a rise, like trying to get me to open my eyes almost, but I was so scared I refused to open my eyes. And he said, "This is the one. This is him." Now, mind you, I have no idea why that was said. I do not know. I have no idea why this even happened to me. Not my brother, but me. And then he just put me back down, and I was scared. I cuddled up close to my brother. I started crying. My brother's just dead asleep, and I'm over here crying, holding on to him, petrified, and I didn't know what to do. And that was the first night that I realized that there was something evil in that house. Something far, far worse than anything I could have ever imagined. And there are so many worse stories than the one I just told you. So many worse. But that's the first one I'm going to tell you. So you might have been thinking at this point, well, what did you do? Did you tell your parents? Like, what happened? So that next morning, I told my dad. I told him exactly what happened. But you know what they told me? "Oh, you were just dreaming. That wasn't real. Blah, blah, blah." And I explained to him. I was like, "No, Dad, I wasn't even asleep yet. Like, I was just laying. I just had closed my eyes and was about to fall asleep." And he's like, "Oh, no, it's just your imagination, blah, blah, blah." Little did he know, later on, he would find out that I wasn't just sleeping. I'm going to leave you at that for now. But I promise you guys, there are going to be a lot of insane stories. And I'm telling you a lot of insane stories in this series. This series is going to be one of my favorite series just because of the fact of how many crazy things happened to me in that house. And I hope to share all of them with you. But for now, I got to say peace. I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. It's your boy, the Baugh, signing off. Peace!